Welcome to Live East, the show that uncovers new and upcoming musical talent and brings you the very latest from today's music industry. On today's show, we'll be discussing artist reactions from around the world about the unexpected Trump election win. Instagram are rumoured to be creating a new live streaming service, and the highly anticipated David Bowie musical has now arrived and opened its door for the world to see in London. We'll have discussions on these topics and hear live music from Sasha and Georgia Rose. This is Live East. Hello and welcome to this very exciting episode of Live East. Our first guest is from London. Her name's Sasha. Let's meet her.
My name is Sasha. I am 20 years old and I'm from London and I'm a singer-songwriter.
The suitcase in the hallway told me you were leaving.
My dad used to be in a band and I kind of always looked up to him and what he did, and I loved singing and I studied piano, classical piano from a young age, so kind of got into it from there. If I could describe my style, it would probably be kind of ambient pop slash singer-songwriter. I like to experiment with different styles of production and things. I love Bon Iver, the Staves, just people who are quite experimental, but also they kind of fit into that commercial bracket. So at the moment, I'm currently working on a single that I'm going to release in the new year, and I released another single in May, so it's just kind of getting the next thing out and building up momentum from that. I'm going on tour with a singer-songwriter called Frank Hamilton in December. That will be really fun. I'm doing kind of backing vocals and keys for him, and then hopefully be able to start doing my own kind of shows in the new year. So yeah, it'll be really exciting. Really excited about that.
Go to the touch. I got more to give than this. I got more to give, and hope's not enough, 'cause the fire's in control of this, and you feel it burning out, and it hurts to give in, but it hurts to feel nothing anymore. And so you realize you're letting go, and you lost the faith you placed in him. Wish I could fall on my feet every now and then. So one morning I'm gone, and I will never speak of this. It'll only hurt you more. The house that we built, it only let the demons in, and I could never let you down. And it hurts to give in, but it hurts to feel nothing anymore. And so you realize you're letting go, and you lost the faith you placed in him. Wish I could fall on my feet every now and then. Wish I could fall on my feet every now and then. And I can't forgive myself if I am tethered to you. Watching from a distance, you'll be seeing the truth. Should I be holding on to nothing if it's all I have left? Slip away, I notice you'll forgive and forget. And so you realize you're letting go. And you lost the faith you placed in him. Wish I could fall on my feet every now and then. Wish I could fall on my feet every now and then.
Great first performance from Sasha. We'll have more music from her later on in the show, but now it's time to meet our second guest. It's Georgia Rose.
My name's Georgia Edmondson and I'm from Ravensbourne. It all started when I was about 9 years old and I started learning piano classically, and then from that I started to learn songs that I liked, and then I taught myself the guitar, and then I guess just watching YouTubers and things like that really made me want to get into it. I'd say like a cross between pop, a bit folky depending on what I'm playing, but yeah, I can't think of a specific genre I put it into really. I've just been doing as many performances as I can. I'm doing my A-levels at the moment, so it's kind of juggling that and my music. So recently I did like a competition called Open Mic, and I post videos on YouTube, things like that. But in the future, after my A-levels, I hope to focus solely on music and go to music college and yeah, start getting it out there really.
Try, you never quite seem to see me. I watch you fall for the wrong kind of girl, time after time, and sit here waiting for the day you finally realize, to get your attention. Do I need to be louder? Be the kind of girl who fools around, does stuff many wouldn't be proud of. Do I need to be popular? Have a tendency to show off first. Be nasty to your face, then throw you in the dirt. Mess you around thinking I come first, but I'm worse. If I acted like that, you'd finally notice me. But honey, that ain't the kind of girl I wanna be. Countless times I tried to be someone I'm not to make you see. I realize now to be myself's the only way I should be. So I wait for the guy who will love me for me, so I can be living free and not feel pressured to behave differently, because it's clear to see. To get your attention, I will need to be louder. Be the kind of girl who fools around, does stuff many wouldn't be proud of. Whoa, oh. throw you in the dirt. Mess you around thinking I come first, but worse. If I acted like that, you'd finally notice me. But honey, that ain't the kind of girl I wanna be.
Now, for something new on Live East, we're going to discuss the latest and biggest music stories from the past week. So let's take a look at what's been happening. Some big news stories there, but let's get into the topics with Georgia and Sasha. So Donald Trump has surprised the world with his election win, and music talent across the globe have been giving their views on social media. The question I want to ask you is, do you think celebrities like Miley Cyrus should be putting their views out on social media? Like, do you think that's good to influence your fans in that way? What do you think, Sasha?
I think it's a really good thing. I think these kind of big names have such a young kind of audience. Everyone's going to be listening to them. I think everyone needs to have a view on politics now, especially young people, because we're the people who it's going to affect most. So I think it's a really good thing that big names are starting to speak out and get people to vote. I think it's great.
What do you think, Georgia?
I think definitely artists using their platform to encourage their fans to vote is fantastic, because obviously the more people involved in politics, the more true the results are going to be. I don't think they should be using it to the point to influence other people's views or to make people think that their view is wrong, but certainly to the point to encourage people to vote, I think is great.
Great, and the second thing I was going to say is Amazon have actually launched a brand new live music streaming service. So it's going live in the UK, Germany and Austria. But do you think we need another live streaming music service? And what do you think this means for artists?
I think, yes, we do need more streaming services. I think it's becoming more of a norm to kind of stream music instead of buying it. So with Spotify and Apple Music, I think it can only be a good thing, Amazon doing it, because the more people who are kind of paying for subscription is kind of the more money for us in the long run. Because at the moment, it's not very lucrative, but I think the more people do it.
So do you think like artists should encourage their users to use music streaming services?
Definitely. I think at the end of the day, it's a way of getting the music out there, and it's an easy way for people to access your music as well. But yeah, certainly the more people that start using streaming, the more people will start paying for subscriptions, and yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you a few more questions. Coming to you first, Sasha. When did you start creating your music?
So I started writing about 3-4 years ago, and I came to music college, and that kind of made me write loads. And but yeah, I started playing music when I was about 5. I started doing classical piano, and my dad always did music as well. So there was always music in the house. So yeah.
And so what sort of music do you have out right now, and what's like next for you? What have you got planned?
Yeah, so I released a single in May called Fall on My Feet, which I played earlier. And then in the new year, I want to release another single. And yeah, hopefully start playing some bigger shows next year. Yeah.
Okay, so Georgia, talk to you a bit now. Obviously, just performed now, which was amazing. Has performing and singing always been a natural talent for you?
Definitely not. When I was younger, I used to put on performances for my family and things like that, but it was only actually when I started playing the piano, also learnt classically when I was about 9 years old, that I felt like I could start to sing as well. I think it helped me sing in tune, really. And then I learnt guitar, and it sort of all came together from there.
So how did you start writing songs?
I think it just came as when I had a lot on my mind. It was an easy way to get it off my chest for me, and it became like a therapy, and it still is now. And yeah.
Okay. And we see as well that, you know, recently you've been doing a lot of open mic nights. How's that been for you?
Great. Like, just to see people's responses to your own music is really interesting and helpful as an artist, to see how you can improve, and especially like what reactions, what songs people get from, yeah.
And obviously, New Year's coming up. I mean, what have you got planned next?
Well, at the moment I'm doing my A-levels, so once they're finished, I'm hoping to go to music colleges. I've got some auditions soon, and hopefully get an EP released.
Excellent. Well, good luck for that. We'll be back with Georgia a little later, but now Sasha is performing for us again. So while she goes and gets herself ready, let me tell you about how you can get in touch with Live East. We're on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, and we want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on the topics we've discussed today? Leave us some comments and we might read them out on the next show. All the information you need is on the screen. Performance time now, so we're going to hear from Sasha with her new song, Gracious.
Gracious, gracious, you go. How you wander, I don't know. I'm caught in the wake of a thunderstorm, and it's all I can do not to run. How are you so calm? Boldly forward you go. Blessed, steady, and slow. I throw my faith to the wind, the I'm caught in the wake of a thunderstorm, and it's all I can do not to run. How am I the only one? Why are you so calm? And how do I contend when it's effortless to you? And what do I become when enough is not enough? Gracious, gracious, you go. How your feelings, I don't know.
Here on Live East, we strive to find the most talented singer-songwriters in the country. So staying on that theme, before the show, we gave our artists the task of working together and collaborating on a song. Well, that was the plan anyway. Unfortunately, Georgia was under the weather and couldn't join us. So as a replacement, we kindly asked our talent producer, Daisy, to take on the challenge. It took a lot of convincing.
I have no idea what to expect today. Thank you so much for coming on though. Really appreciate
no
it.
worries, no worries. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be good. Ooh, got this.
Sasha, written on it.
How exciting. Open this. Right,
You won the lottery.
I wish. Okay. Your challenge is to make our Daisy a star. On the show, you and Daisy will perform a heartbreak song live. You must decide on a song together and coach Daisy ready for the show.
You're joking.
No, I'm not. This is what it says. What heartbreak songs do you know? Because I have no idea.
Oh, I mean, I'd say like a classic Adele, but then is that too classic?
Yeah, I feel like that's, you know,
Someone like you, I know that on guitar.
something you can, it's a bit too
generic. Should we
too
give
generic.
it a giggle?
Yeah.
I would say Gaga, Bad Romance, that's not gonna happen,
That's
is it?
probably not a
We'd get you dressed up in
heartbreak
some meat suit or something.
Oh yeah.
Love that. Or are you
Ooh.
vegan?
No, not vegan.
Good, good. Amy Winehouse.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
It'd be quite challenging though to do it in like a week or so. Do you know what I do know? I know the one that got away, by Katy Perry.
Oh, I know that song.
Yeah?
Yeah,
We
we
could
could do
give
a
that a go.
bit of K-Pez, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this should be fun. I know a lot of open chords.
Yeah?
I mean, yeah, I've not done it in a while.
Okay.
Is that that's a G, right?
No.
I think we're gonna need a few minutes.
Yeah, or a few hours.
I'm really looking forward to see whether they can pull this song off before the end of the show. We'll catch up with them later, but now we've got Georgia and she's here to perform Day After Day.
Day after day, I sit and wait for the time to come around. When I finally be set free from the chains that have been holding me down. So many things that I thought I wanted, I guess I really took my life for granted. Am I being punished for that? Make the most of a situation, can't forget about my education. This is a test that I must pass. So I keep fighting on, and I keep singing my songs, pretend it doesn't bother me, even when inside I struggle to breathe. After all this time, I keep holding my head up high, 'cause I don't have to lose for you. Funny how things change. One day you're fine, the next you're crying in your pillowcase. Please tell me what's wrong. At least then I can start trying to move on. Most of my friends don't even notice. I try my hardest not to show it. I don't wanna let them in. It's not that they wouldn't care, I guess I'm just not ready to share my story with everyone I meet. So I keep fighting on, and I keep singing my songs, pretend it doesn't bother me, even when inside I struggle to breathe. And after all this time, I keep holding my head up high, 'cause I don't have to lose for you. And if you try to talk about it, I'll probably shut you down, 'cause I don't like to be viewed as weak. So I say I'm fine, even when I'm screaming inside, 'cause you're doing all you can to help me. So I keep fighting on, and I keep singing my songs, pretend it doesn't bother me. And after all this time, I keep holding my head up high, 'cause I don't have to lose for you. I keep pushing through.
Brilliant performance, Georgia. But now, as we're nearing the end of the show, I think it's time we check in with how Sasha and Daisy got on practicing for their big collaboration.
Okay.
That's a G, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then no.
I would quit while you're at
Hey.
Okay, so maybe we could do some harmonies. That might be quite nice. Maybe
Okay.
if you just sang the tune. So
How's that go?
in another life, I would be your girl.
Oh, okay.
So just try that line.
In another life.
Oh.
I can't do it.
Just try
I
it.
will be your girl.
There we go.
Promises be us against the world. Oh. I'd rather not sing, to be honest, Sasha. I'll leave you to do that. So, summer after high school, when we first met, make it in your Mustang to Radiohead. On my 18th birthday, we got matching tattoos.
Ooh. I'm liking this rap, this
Yeah?
spoken word.
Maybe
we
I
should
could do a bit of spoken word.
Yeah, maybe the bridge. Let's just have a go at the chorus together. I'm just gonna literally play the chords with you because I haven't thought of anything else.
C.
There's no sustain pedal. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
In another life, I would be your girl. We keep all our promises, be us against the world. Yeah?
Yeah, that sounds lovely.
Yeah. It'll be fun. It'll be. Yeah.
It'll be fun, but it probably won't be fine. I guess just see how it goes on a day, right?
Yeah.
Summer after high school, we first met. We make out in your Mustang to Radiohead. And on my 18th birthday, we got matching tattoos. Used to steal your parents' liquor and climb to the roof. Talk about a future like we had a clue. Never planned that one day I'd be losing you. In another life, I would be your girl. We keep all our promises, be us against the world. In another life, I will make you stay, so I don't have to say we're the one that got away, the one that got away. This money can't buy me a time machine, can't replace you with a million rings. I should have told you what you meant to me. Whoa, 'cause now I pay the price. In another life, I would be your girl. We keep all our promises, be us against the world. In another life, I will make you stay, so I don't have to say we're the one that got away, the one that got away.
Sasha, I can't believe you did it. You did an amazing job coaching our Daisy, and Georgia made all the difference. That's all we've got time for today, but get in touch with us after the show. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram to see behind the scenes and spoilers. See you soon.